Hi, my name is Tara Hetz, Director of Grants Programming at the NTCA. And today, we're joining Collin West and Clean Up the Lake to see what it's really like to be part of this effort. Through TOT-TBID Dollars at Work, Clean Up the Lake is able to support ongoing operations, from the dive itself to hauling up debris out of the lake, helping protect the lake that we all love.
To start off, we're here at beautiful Lake Tahoe, and you're part of Clean Up the Lake. Can you just give us a quick overview of what Clean Up the Lake is?
Absolutely. So Clean Up the Lake is an environmental nonprofit organization based here in Tahoe. And our mission is to activate local communities in joining us to take action to protect the environment above and below the surface. So more importantly, we typically go below the surface, which is where we're taking you today.
Awesome. And I know that you work in a couple other lakes, but here Tahoe is your primary base, or is this like your focal point?
Yeah, I would say Lake Tahoe is our focal point. We probably spend about 75% of our time here on the lake, but we like to spread the love. So we go down to Mammoth, we check out some lakes outside of Truckee, and we try to remediate any areas that really need it. But still, at the end of the day, we're on Tahoe for the majority of the year.
So can you just tell me a little bit, we do a lot of support for cleaning up on the beach and on land. How's it different underwater?
So when you see litter on the beaches or in your neighborhood, it's right in front of your face and it's top of mind and you gotta clean it, right? Unfortunately, I can't really see right beneath here. It's out of sight and typically out of mind. Fortunately enough, we've got a group of divers, so it's still top of mind for us and we want to get down there and clean it. So it's no longer out of sight and out of mind when it comes to Clean Up the Lake.
What's a day in the life with Clean Up the Lake? What do you do on a typical dive day?
Yeah, so with Clean Up the Lake, we're really running a conservation dive team on most all of our projects. And so what that means is we have divers, free divers, kayakers, jet skiers, boat captains, all working in unison to clean up the subsurface of our lakes. So we're tackling small litter. We're also GPS pinpointing anything we see along the way, like heavy lift litter items. We're surveying for aquatic invasive species. We're taking samples of those and sending them to the Department of Agriculture, or algae samples if we have concerns that are potentially harmful algae. We're also going through and we're identifying anything that could be a historical artifact and sending that to SHPO, or the State Historical Preservation Office. And at the end of the day, we're also IDing hotspots, right? So we're doing so much when we're underwater, but that main goal is cleaning up as much litter as we can, and we've already removed over 87,000 pounds of small litter items underneath the surface of our local lakes, where over 50,000 has come from Tahoe. So the funding that came from North Tahoe Community Alliance through the TOT and TBID dollars was extremely helpful for our organization. We got to use that to fund the Deep Clean pilot research project that we were doing in Placer County, with a continued component of educating our youth. And so in the last year, we were able to get out and we planned to do 10 days of diving and 20 dives, but we actually did 14 days and 28 dives. And we were able to see that the litter problems going on at 35 to 55 feet, which is deeper than we've cleaned so far, are still perpetuating. They're still terrible. And so we're actually projecting, based on the data we found with your guys' funding, that there could be a higher weight of litter at those depths if we did another 72-mile cleanup. So I would say the most important thing that this funding gave us was that knowledge and that data that we do need to continue to do a cleanup at those depths, which we're planning now. And it also helped us streamline a new protocol. So we use diver propulsion vehicles, or really fun underwater scooters that make us go 3 to 5 times as fast than swimming. And we're also breathing nitrox gas that helps us stay safer and have a longer bottom time, so more working time underwater.
That's awesome. So for the businesses, you did this pilot study and you noticed that at deeper depths there's probably going to be more trash, so we need a larger effort.
Yep.
So if you were to get more funding, what would be the big goal with future funding? Would it be to address the trash at the deeper levels?
It would, exactly. At the end of the day, we don't want to leave plastics or heavy metals leaching into our drinking water resource. And now that we know they're there, we have the team, the resources to address it. And so our organization wants to work with North Tahoe Community Alliance to fix this problem, to fix these mistakes of our past, remove as much litter from those depths as possible, and remediate this issue that's been existing in Tahoe outside of our site for the last 30, 50, 100 years. We want to protect our drinking water resource that fuels life, and also leave this beautiful gem great for future generations and our kids one day.